I'm Vaughn Gittin Jr., the driver of the Falcon Tire Ford Mustang. I was the first American to win a D1 GP event in 2005 when I won the USA vs. Japan, and I just won the 2007 D1 GP World Championship 2 years ago. Basically, I just started drifting. It's been kind of a natural progression in my life. 4 years old, I had a little go-kart, and I used to always pull the paddle brake and always obsessed with that just sideways feeling. And at 18 years old, I started going to industrial parks and parking lots and just, you know, having fun and fishtailing and power sliding and doing donuts. And then I learned of drifting, and I just fell in love. I mean, it's the only motorsport where you can really show your personality through your driving. It's an action sport with engines and cars, you know, like freestyle motocross, skateboarding, or freestyle BMX, and it just suits my style. You know, I'm loud, pretty aggressive guy, and I had to go out there and keep my foot down on the throttle and have some fun. And you know, I was just captivated by what these guys were doing online, the videos I was seeing, and basically just dedicated my life to it. And
what lessons have you learned?
Lessons have I learned? You know, I don't have any big lessons that were learned, but I mean, the one thing that I can say about drifting is that, you know, it's a passion. It's not just something that you do. It's a lifestyle. You know, I'm a drifter, and that's all I do. That's what I think about all the time. And it's once you get bit by the bug, it's hard not to be that way. It's such an incredible sport. And the people that are in the sport, from the grassroots level all the way up to the top tier professional, you know, form of the drift, everybody is just incredible, and the camaraderie, and it's just a really good feeling. So if you want to get involved, go out there to have a good time. You know, don't go out there and have this big dream of being a pro driver. Go out, have a good time, enjoy drifting for what it is. Don't worry about what anyone thinks of how good you are or whatever. Go out there, show your drift style, have fun, and if you make it out of just going out and having fun, well, man, it's all the better. But
one other question. If you could have any car in the world, what would you choose and why?
If I could have, well, I can have any car in the world, and I'm driving a Ford Mustang. You know, this car, 5 years ago we started with the 05 chassis, and honestly I was coming out of the Q40SX. I wasn't a huge fan of the Ford Mustang, but I had never given it a chance, and we gave it a chance in 2005. Built the car. It was basically a stock car with some horsepower and some suspension modifications, and we went out and won the USA vs. Japan. And the car, I mean, from the factory, the chassis, between the wheelbase and the track width, it's almost like they built it to drift in. Now, the Ford engineers will tell you it's built for understeer, but I'm here to tell you that it is a drift machine with just a few modifications. Anyone can go have fun.
How much horsepower do you have in this machine?
This car has about 550, and my competition car has about 650. So, you know, here at exhibitions like this, we're here, reliability. We don't want to spoil the show. We want to have fun and be reliable. You know, you get the motor and you tweak it back just a little bit so you can stand on it. But a competition motor is a little more high-strung, but you got to do a lot more preventive maintenance on it. And but 500 horsepower, shoot, 300 horsepower, you can go out and have plenty of fun. It's all about finding the proper amount of traction for the amount of power that you have.
One other question on the tires. In competition, how many tires do you go through in a competition?
Well, fortunately, I'm running the best tires out there. The Falcon tires last so long. I mean, on competition, I run a really soft competition compound, which is the Falcon Azena's RT615s. They only last me probably about 4 runs, depending upon the course we're at. And out here, we're running a little harder Falcons just because we want to get longevity. And, you know, again, I don't need that optimal traction for out here at exhibition. So these are lasting about a 15-minute session of just straight standing on a throttle.
So for a full weekend that you'd be running competition, it would be unreal. Would you go through, say, 25 tires?
Yeah, we definitely go through about 20 to 26 tires a weekend for sure.
Now, is that sets or is that individual tires?
That would be individual tires. It's about 13 pairs.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
All right, thank you all very much. Rock out.